Welcome to this live stream of the ECC Versatility tournament. We're bringing you a quarterfinals game right now. We have WeebHope Eagles versus TerraForm Gaming. Hopefully should be an interesting game. Kicking off obviously with the 3v3 round. So hopefully everyone's ready. I'm here casting with Solar.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm very, very excited for this one. I must say, it's the first time I've sort of done a development style, I suppose, tournament going from 3v3 to 2v2 and then 1v1. So I'm excited for this one. How are you doing, Alex?
Yeah, I'm having a very good day so far. Hopefully some great Rocket League should make it even better. I mean, I really enjoyed the Fusion tournament, and this is obviously the same style, so hopefully it should be a interesting watch and cast.
Absolutely, it's kind of a groundbreaking sort of new format that no one really thought about beforehand, and all of a sudden it's really changed things up. So I'm excited to see how this one develops. But we've got all the players in the lobby. It is TerraForm Gaming lining up with Chaotix, Hazo, and Horizon, and WeebHope E-Girls are lining up with Jack, Sean, Foxy, and Hype. So it should be a very, very interesting series, as obviously we do start with the 3v3 and develop from there.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's all we have to say for now. Let's just get the game going and let the players speak for themselves.
So we do have TerraForm Gaming in blue, WeebHope E-Girls in orange, and as we say, starting out with the 3v3 kickoff underway.
Good start for the WeebHope side. They've got some strong defense. Foxy, a big clear out to Hype Season in the corner. Misses possession, but Foxy there to recover. He misses the ball, and Jack Sean gets beaten in a 50. Horizon pushing into the corner now. Foxy with a big clear, but Hazo's there for the pass. Chaotix missing his shot in Hype Season. Open goal, but Horizon finds the demo and stops that attack before it can build up. Dodges one demo, gets taken out, but makes the pass to Hazo before he can. Chaotix reading the 50 there. Hazo with the shot, he gets it past one. It's wide, pushing it back into the middle. Jack Sean is there for the clear. Hype Season diving on the ball and missing. Foxy putting it up. Hazo ready, passing it off to his teammate, but Foxy's quicker. Horizon does well not to overcommit there. Takes the ball past two. Hype was ready, but Chaotix still gets the ball past him. Gets it past Foxy as well. Jack Sean, a big 50, putting it back to Foxy, who's taking the back corner boost and making sure TerraForm Gaming don't have any boost. What do you make of the first minute so far, Solar?
It's been very back and forth. No team really taking control, and that is the first moment of real quality we've seen out either team there. TerraForm Gaming do take the lead. Hazo into the middle. Chaotix quicker to the ball, catches out the last man and slams that one home. TerraForm Gaming do get the lead, and up until that point had been very, very well balanced.
Yeah, definitely. That Batmobile hitbox coming in strong there, coming off Chaotix's wheel to find a big banger. Foxy with a flip reset now, use it to wave dash. Finds the pass to Jack Sean, who takes the shot, but Horizon ready to block it. The TerraForm Gaming defense looking strong right now. Hazo making it clear, following the ball, looking to get a read on Foxy. He will find the dunk, and it's back into play, but no one able to follow that. Chaotix looking to beat Jack Sean. Goes over the ball. Horizon's boost stolen, but he takes Jack Sean out for it. Foxy pass read by Hazo. The ball just wide of the net.
Couple of good chances going here for TerraForm Gaming. Not really too much to shout about for WeebHope E-Girls. They've put shots on target, but it's not really been enough to threaten TerraForm Gaming. TerraForm have really looked the more threatening the two teams, and you'd have to say deservedly have the lead here. They just need to keep that pressure on and not let WeebHope really start finding their rhythm, finding better shots on target. Because if they do that, you know, it could catch them out because they've not had much to deal with so far. If it gets harder, may well be a little bit of a surprise to them, but we will see as this game develops.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look at the shot count, you can see TerraForm Gaming putting on a lot more pressure with their 5 shots to WeebHope's 2, but could just be perhaps there's some shakiness from WeebHope in the early game as they find a big clear over Horizon. They're 2-on-1. Foxy with the shot. He misses his flick into the post, but Hype is there to follow up, and Horizon makes an incredible save, keeping the ball out of the net, passing to middle for Hazo, puts it onto the post, has the follow-up, but he's unable to find the double touch into the net. TerraForm Gaming.
Really good chance, that.
TerraForm Gaming really looking like the stronger side right now.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you on that one, but WeebHope have had their chances. Maybe they should have done better with them and converted just a couple of shots. It could well be level in this game at number 1 in this best of 3, because of course after this game it is going to move to a 2v2 and Chaotix gets his second and TerraForm Gaming's second as well. There was Hazo onto the backboard and Chaotix first to react there. Jackson missing the touch and Hype just had to wait. He could not do anything about it.
Yeah, bit of an interesting rotation there from Jackson, leaving his teammate alone in defense, trusting him a bit too much perhaps, and TerraForm Gaming will take the lead. Horizon with a big pop wins a 50 down to Chaotix. Big clear into Hazo, who finds the crossbar, not quite the net. Good attempt from TerraForm. Horizon making sure it stays on offense. Finds the pass to middle. Chaotix looking to follow up. Foxy has the read, but Hazo is there. Hazo bumped by his teammate, stopping the attack in its tracks. Hype missing a touch will allow Chaotix a shot. Defense looking a bit shaky from WeebHope right now. Not what I would expect from a team of their caliber. And Hazo will find the 3rd goal for TerraForm Gaming.
Yeah, as you say, it's really been very last-ditch scramble defensively from WeebHope E-Girls, and it is a 3rd goal for TerraForm Gaming. It's quite late on as well, down by 3 goals, 51 seconds remaining. You'd have to say game number 1 very much now in TerraForm Gaming's favour. I would be surprised to see them lose from this position. It was just pressure that they piled on, and WeebHope have only had 4 shots. They've not had many chances for a good few minutes now. They've struggled to even break out of their own half, and that's just a testament to how quickly TerraForm are playing. Finally, WeebHope get a goal through Jackson. It's a lovely touch up from Foxy. Jackson just quickest to react there. Horizon, you'd have to say, a little bit out of position there to challenge that one, but in the end, 24 seconds, it's still a tough ask to get 2 more goals.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was a great shot from Jackson, but it might be too little, too late, since they need 2 more goals in the space of 15 seconds. Jackson looking to make a play. He gets past 1. Can't quite beat Horizon. Been solid on defense this whole game. 10 seconds to go. He's making a push towards the WeebHope net. He will not find the net, but he beats 2 players. Chaotix missing the shot, but it looks like that was enough wasted time for TerraForm Gaming to solidify this Game 1 victory. And they will take the 3v3 series.
Absolutely. I mean, as you say, it was a very good chance there at the end. Jackson in possession. WeebHope had a 3-in-1 in their favour, but Jackson just taking a shot straight at Horizon. He had 2 men there. Either test Horizon more so it pushes it out towards Hype, or just send the pass across to Foxy and you've got yourself a goal there. No issue. There's a chance for them. It breaks forward and Horizon with the air dribble, and then it just causes havoc in defense again. Wastes a lot of time, and TerraForm Gaming have the quality there to see out game number 1. We move into the 2v2 now with TerraForm Gaming 1-0 up in the series. But of course, teams could specialize in other game modes. So not necessarily all doom and gloom here for WeebHope E-Girls, but down 1-0 in the series, they're going to want to come back into this quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is just my observation. I might have made it could be incorrect, but WeebHope did look like they had slightly more mechanics than the TerraForm Gaming, at least from that game. So perhaps the 2s will be where they are favored, and even the 1s. Strong kickoff from Yeah, definitely. Strong kickoff from Jack Sean. Hazo will take possession, looking for that musty flick. He gets the catch. Ball to Chaotix. Does beat Hype, but Jack Sean ready to make an offense. Manages to get the boost and beat the players. It's on their net, and no one's back for WeebHope. An overcommit will lead to TerraForm taking the lead.
Fantastic shot from Chaotix, though. Lovely little air roll to get himself just behind that ball. All he then needs to do is put power on it. 69 miles per hour. Very nice.
So popping off the ceiling will give the ball to Hype, but Chaotix in a position to ready the 50. He does beat him. Jack Sean maintaining possession for the WeebHope side, beats out Chaotix. He's coming off the ceiling for the shot. It's off the backboard, but Hazo will have the read. Doesn't get drawn in. Finds a pinch off the wall, sending it all the way down. Hype gets the ball, but his boost does get stolen. Hazo in position for a pass. Chaotix making a solo play onto the backboard. Dribbles it past one. Jack Sean able to find a save after that dribble. Hype coming off the wall with a nice clear. Trying to catch them before they can recover, but Chaotix not having any of that. Hazo getting the reset, unable to use it. Making a long clear, forcing Hype to use some of his boost, but he's able to take Hazo's boost. Chaotix having to make space now for Hazo, pushing into the post. Jack Sean clearing it to the side, but ends up giving possession back to Chaotix. Takes it past him, but Hype picking up the reins, making a solo play towards the net, gets the reset, is able to beat one man, but his shot will not be on target.
And that's something that they really maybe need to look at using more, is that mechanical ability that Hype clearly has in his locker. That's the whole thing with playing 2s over 3s, is you have a lot more space and time to work with, because you've got one less defender that you have to beat there, and Chaotix just forcing that one home. Jack Sean just taking way too long. Hype not ready in position on the post, and you've got no one in the right position there. Jack Sean just gives up an easy 50-50. TerraForm Gaming are now 2-0 up in game number 2, looking to go 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, Hype just pushed way too far up there. I mean, he had no way to know whether Jack would win the 50, and he trusted him a bit too much, but they're recovering nicely, almost shooting a goal back in straight away, not able to do so. Jack Sean firing off a shot, gets beaten out by Chaotix. Chaotix missing a touch, but Jack Sean immediately giving possession back to Hazo. Bit of a heavy touch there. Hazo off the wall, looking to find the third goal for TerraForm. Jack Sean makes a nice save, but unable to maintain possession of the ball. And his back boost not spawning. Chaotix with the reset now, showing off his skills. Gets a block on one. Jack Sean able to recover and stop Hazo from making a shot. Beats Hazo now. He's in a one-on-one with Chaotix. Fires off a bit of a weak shot, and relatively easy block for Chaotix there.
And again, it's that same thing from Jack Sean, where he's just taking a shot for the sake of taking a shot. Chaotix is well positioned, shadowing that front post, and Jack Sean's just pushed the ball on the ground. Chaotix is going to have no trouble with that one. Lovely little flip reset. And that's the thing again, it's this 2s playstyle where it leaves you with so much space and time to pull off things like flip resets, mechanics that take that little bit longer, that require that little bit more space. And we saw another opportunity there, not that one, that 50-50, but Jack Sean has also now missed an open net there. They had a breakaway, there was a chance there. You've got to capitalize on those things, because you will then find yourself 2-0 down in this series. It's looking a lot better here for TerraForm Gaming than it currently is for WeebHope. It's another shot here from Jack Sean. He's not using Hype at all, and TerraForm are going to lap this up all day. This is comfortable. This is easy for them.
Yeah, I have to say, I think TerraForm have a really nice team synergy. You've got Chaotix, who's really impressed me with his mechanics. He's just pulling those flit resets and those air dribbles off with ease, beating at least one man every time, and it just looked effortless for him. And Hazo, you know, he's obviously mechanically skilled, not quite as much as Chaotix, but he's been consistently winning 50s. He's been back on the defense, blocking shots and, you know, interfering with the play, and it just seems to be working out really well for them.
It's a really nice balance between the two, especially, as you say, Hazel just with the 50-50s, knowing just understanding the physics of this game to where you can turn a 50-50 effectively into a 75-25 in your favor, just by understanding when to flip, how to challenge, which side of the ball position yourself on it, and how that can benefit yourself and your team, can have such a crucial impact in game modes like 2s, like 1s, where there's a lot more space, where each challenge really does matter. And it's done enough here. TerraForm Gaming have looked comfortable with 9 shots from Chaotix, just 2 from Hazo, but TerraForm Gaming now 2-0 up in the series. All it's now going to take is a 1v1 for a sweep to take them into the semi-finals. WeebHope, for starters, need to win this one to even stand a chance, but to then switch things up and maybe take something that's back more in their favor.
Yeah,
the question is, which game mode is their favor, because they've just gone and lost 3s and 2s.
Foxy's claiming in chat that it's an easy 1v1 for him and his teammates are holding him back. So we'll have to see if he can back the talk up in this next game, or whether he'll be taken out with a clean sweep for TerraForm Gaming.
Absolutely. I mean, if Foxy's got the chat there, they may well, if he takes this 1v1, they may well want to say, right, let's just 1v1 for the rest of the series, and Foxy can reverse sweep it by himself. If that's what's going to work for them, by all means, that's part of the process of this style of tournament, is whatever works for your team to throw things back in your favor, you should apply to this series.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like the server's just gone down for maintenance there. Short break while we get that back up. But I think, yeah, I mean, if Foxy is, able to back up his talk and he wins this 1v1 and they pick 1v1 again, as they would be able to in the 4th game, being the losers, that could be enough to bring them back into game 5. But then again, game 5 would be the other team's pick. And TerraForm Gaming have just proven to us how much more dominant they are in 2s and 3s, which means even if they are able to bring this into a game 5, it's going to be tough for WeebHope to take this series.
Definitely. And again, I think if Foxy is going to talk the talk, then he needs to walk the walk here. If he's going to take on this 1v1, and if he wins it, then, I think that's something that WeebHope should look to pursue and maybe have a chance at a reverse sweep, because in 3v3 and in 2v2, you can see a difference there between WeebHope and TerraForm Gaming. There is a significant gulf in class there, where TerraForm they don't seem that stress whatsoever. It is going to be Foxy that lines up against Chaotix here, which doesn't surprise me, because for me, Chaotix has been the standout player, one for TerraForm and just in this series in general.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not so much in the 3s, but definitely in that 2s game, we saw how confident he is in his mechanics. Definitely should be able to pull it off in the 1s, but if Foxy is going to be able to do as well as he claims, then may be able to give him a run for his money. And WeebHope really need this game, because if they don't win, TerraForm are taking a clean 3-0 sweep. Foxy coming off the wall, looking to make a shot. He has an opportunity, he pops it, he gets a flick, and it's over Chaotix's head. Beautiful mechanics from Foxy.
Yeah, really just slows this ball down, just faking once, twice, pops it up, and a little flick just behind Chaotix as he's killed Chaotix momentum there as he's gone to shadow that near post, just because Foxy is sort of taken his time with that shot. Chaotix has to slow down, he has to stop, because eventually he just runs into the middle of the net, and the shot behind him is going to go in anyway. So it's very well played by Foxy there. But, it's a long road here in 1s. A 1-goal lead. Any lead is never safe in 1s.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd go so far as even to say a 3-goal lead, but Foxy doing his best to expand that, finds another goal on Chaotix. Will be a nice flick over his head and able to finish it with a bang.
Again, it's just that little overextension this time from Chaotix, and it allows Foxy to just sneak back in. Chaotix takes the boost from that corner in front of him, but he then dives in and challenges very quickly, and Foxy can see him coming. He's already got the ball on top of his car. One flick is enough to force it past him, and Foxy so far appears to have the edge here because with Chaotix, he's got this mechanical ability, and if he can pull it off, great. But as soon as you don't make the connection you want, as soon as you don't, immediately score off of it, your opponent could just sit in net, make the save, let it hit the backboard, and just run it down into an empty net. That is the double-edged sword that is ones. You can be mechanically better, but if you don't get your kickoffs right and you don't put the shots away, your opponent will run away with it. And Foxy now slamming that one top corner. Chaotix with a fake challenge that does not pay off, and it's 3-0 now to Foxy and WeebHope.
Yeah, Foxy really consolidating his lead, looking to score as many goals as possible and make sure that Chaotix is unable to make a return. A nice fake from him on the goal line stops Chaotix's shot, but Chaotix will win a 50, and it looks like almost going in there, but Foxy making a very, very fast recovery and blocking that, pushing down now. Chaotix making sure he has all the boost. Boost management super important in ones, and if you're able to starve your opponent of boost, it will help you out a great deal. Chaotix giving possession away there to Foxy, has the ball on the wall now, will end up taking it past him, but Chaotix preventing a shot on net, but he's going to be low on boost right now. Foxy making sure to control the boost, popping the ball high, keeping it on the backboard, but Chaotix should have a relatively easy clear there. Foxy just wanting to make sure Chaotix very boost starved at the moment, and giving him this opportunity now to turn with full boost, wins the 50, takes the demo, and will be able to find an easy goal for himself just due to that boost starving.
Yeah, it's brilliant play from Foxy. It's very, very patient as well. It's exactly how he needs to play it. He's got a 3-goal lead. He's not desperate for goals, but if he can keep Chaotix in his own half, bereft of boost as well for as long as possible, then he has less defending to do. He has less to worry about when it comes to conceding goals. The fact that he then gets his just rewards, gets the goal, is just, icing on the cake there. And really, Chaotix has got to be getting a goal back. Foxy, very awkward spot, manages to turn it away. It's onto the backboard though. Chaotix, all he has to do is put that on target, and he's somewhat back in this game. He now finds himself 5-0 down, and again, it's Foxy just playing things patient and then taking advantage of mistakes from Chaotix.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's clear that Foxy wasn't just chatting breeze earlier in the chat. He is able to back up his words. Definitely a confident ones player, and despite Chaotix having such great mechanics, he will find a return goal there with the flick, but Foxy still definitely dominant.
Yeah, very much in the driving seat, but Chaotix, that's a very, very good flick. Gets in close and then unleashes hell. That comes off at a lot of pace, but it's a start. He's got a goal in against Foxy. There's still 2 minutes left, which 4 goals down, 3v3. That's a tough ask. In ones, that can change so quickly. A couple of kickoffs go your way and you're immediately back in this. So Chaotix, there's still a very real chance for him. He's got a second goal as well, and he's starting to play things a little bit more patient. He's drawing Foxy into awkward areas and taking full advantage of it. Foxy ends up on the wall. Chaotix, recognizing that, just slams it in again.
Yeah, Chaotix really starting to make his comeback now. He's made a beautiful Batmobile flick there, coming in at high power, followed by drawing Foxy in, but Foxy making sure to not let Chaotix get too ahead of himself, will get a kickoff goal and keep his lead at 4 goals.
Yeah, and again, that's the sort of brutal part of ones, is you think you're making a comeback, things are starting to look good, and then immediately you go from being 3 goals down back to 4 goals down straight off the kickoff, because kickoffs are so crucial in ones. Oh, Chaotix. Oh! The flip reset into an air dribble and then flicks it over Foxy at the end. That is divine.
Yeah, that is just exactly what I wanted to see from Chaotix. Is what he was displaying earlier in the 2v2 lobby. He's able to bring it out now in the ones. Uses his reset perfectly to pop it over Foxy's head as he dives in for the challenge. Closing the goal to 3 goals now. He's got a minute and a half, but he will overcommit and allow Foxy to keep his 4-goal lead. Really not what he needs to be doing.
No, it's a rash challenge there, really. I mean, he's down by 3 goals and he wants to show a sense of urgency, but you don't get that challenge right and it goes straight in. It's exactly what's happened there. Foxy, again, just taking full advantage of an empty net in the end. Chaotix, for all the mechanical ability that he has, his challenges and his positioning so far in this 1v1 has generally been quite poor.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's shown us that he has the mechanical ability to score goals like that air dribble, but he just keeps letting Foxy put him into awkward spots and taking all his boosts, and it's just allowing Foxy to find these easy goals where he's not challenged, and it's just really pushing the lead further and further above him.
Yeah, and I mean, it's got to be frustrating for Chaotix here. Just, you know, he must feel like, you know, I've got all this ability at my disposal, and I'm, you know, I've just hit a brilliant flip reset, and then all of a sudden, you know, one tiny little mistake that it seems like, and, you know, Foxy's capitalizing every single time. And you may suggest that, you know, since Foxy went 3-0 up, where he did score 2 very nice goals, since then everything else has just been Foxy really running it into an empty net, and it's now desperation for Chaotix. Down by 6, 45 seconds remaining. It's a near impossible task to come back. Foxy, a double reset there. It doesn't really come to anything, but
I mean, right there, he had the open net to score, and he just didn't score it, instead opting to try and style on Chaotix. We'll allow Chaotix to return goal instead, but it seems he's almost 100% confident he's got the win at this point.
Yeah, he's given. Really, I mean, it's a nice shot from Chaotix, don't get me wrong. It's a flip reset. It's very nice, but, you know, Foxy's not challenging that in any way, shape, or form. He's happy with the position he's in. He's like, right, you know, I'm just going to chill with this one. Oh, unfortunate there from Foxy. He's got to be a little bit careful now. He is allowing Chaotix back in, and that's a nice breezy as well. Just a bit of display, but still 4 goals, 17 seconds. Has to be kickoff goals. Possible in ones, but I think Foxy does have this one in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to hope that all his attempts to style on Chaotix have not given the lead too much away, but he's going to just make a slow air dribble play to waste time. He gets it past Chaotix with 8 seconds on the clock. Foxy, definitely the more dominant player in this series. Chaotix had a few great goals showing off his mechanics, but overall Foxy just really controlling the entire game.
Yeah, and I mean, that now sets a precedent for the rest of the series. There you go, Jackson, saying we pick ones there. So, you know, Foxy, he's got it in his locker there. So this could completely turn the series on its head. TerraForm Gaming took the 3v3, they took the 2v2 as well, but now, you know, this is Foxy's bread and butter up against TerraForm Gaming. They're going to want to play another 2 1v1s, and they could well reverse sweep this series as a result.
Yeah, I believe the 5th game is actually TerraForm's pick, so I don't think they will get a 3rd 1v1, but they definitely will take this 2nd 1v1. Chaotix at the end there saying good luck against my older brother, taking it anime style. They're bringing in a new contestant to try and bring down Foxy this time. Perhaps Hazo will do a better job. He definitely seemed like the brainier player. Perhaps brains is what they need to take down Foxy rather than mechanics. And we will see now in this 4th game.
Another 1v1 for Foxy. And, you know, feeling confident, looking good. Absolutely, why not? Go for it. But that's not a great opening. Foxy maybe should have scored that one, but, you know.
Yeah, Hazo making an unfortunate miss. Luckily for him, Foxy unable to convert the open net. An opportunity now for Hazo to score, and even with no boost, he manages to get a bump on Foxy, but he misses the shot. We've got an open net miss from both players now in this first 30 seconds. That's going to be disappointing for Hazo. He really would have liked to secure an early lead, but he does have possession and boost now. Foxy making a challenge, but Hazo gets the ball past him and finds the demo. he will open for TerraForm Gaming this time. Hazo perhaps exactly what they needed to bring Foxy down.
Yeah, great opening, and really it should really be 2-1 effectively to TerraForm Gaming, because there were 2 open net misses, but Hazel didn't really let it affect him, and you know, he's got the demo in there, really open up some space. I do think Foxy did slightly overcommit on that one and ended up having to scramble back. As a result, got himself demoed, but you know, again, it's 1v1. There's 4 minutes left. There's still plenty of goals to come out of this one.
Huge 50 from Hazo. He looks for the redirect. He's unable to find it, but definitely looking a lot more confident against Foxy than Chaotix did, but a wide berth for him, maybe too much of an overcommit, will allow Foxy to find an easy goal.
Yeah, it's a fate challenge that he's really got too close with, and in the end can't get back. Foxy again taking full advantage of a mistake and comes back into this one.
Foxy with a 50 in the corner, gets demoed by Hazo after taking the boost, but he will be able to respawn in time to defend. Hazo looking to get the ball on his car. He fakes the low 50, winning it very confidently, and finds another goal to regain his lead.
Yeah, intelligent play there from Hazo, just letting that drop just as Foxy challenges. Foxy goes over the top, and the height to defend it just enough to keep it with him there. Brilliantly played. And Hazel now 2-1 up.
Foxy winning these kickoffs quite consistently, but not able to follow. He's just going to make sure he's sticking to his guns, making sure Hazo has no boost, looking for the backwards goal, but Hazo reading the play well, stopping him from doing that. Foxy on low boost, just trying to interfere with Hazo's play and give himself some space, but Hazo on a full tank gets challenged. 50, not going to either player. Foxy grabbing himself some boost in the meantime. Hazo looking to take a shot. He fires a shot off, but Foxy makes the save. He's low on boost though, and Hazo with a full tank fires it off into the opposite corner. Will miss his shot. Foxy with possession and boost now has the chance to do a flick. He fakes it. Hazo will pop it over his head, but Foxy looking for the demo, stopping him from making any plays back at his net. Hazo bumps Foxy and then misses the ball, unfortunately, giving Foxy the space he needs to catch his breath. So far,
it's very back and forth here, isn't it? And there's not as many slip-ups almost that are really coming out. It's more offensive, just, you know, missing opportunities more than defensive mistakes here. It's a lot closer a game than we had in Game 3.
Yeah, definitely. I think TerraForm Gaming realized that, you know, Foxy, his style is what they need is not the mechanics of Chaotix to bring him down, but Hazo and his big brain, you know, coming in to beat him. A great save there, stopping the reset. He's maintaining his lead nicely, but then again, it is ones, and Foxy just needs 2 good chances to take a lead back. Hazo missing the ball there.
Oh, that's going to be crucial. Oh, Foxy's missed!
Foxy missing another open net, perhaps being charitable or just a mistake, but that may come back to bite him later on if he can't find enough goals to bring down Hazo. Hazo controlling the ball there. Foxy challenging to the side, making sure he starves Hazo of boost. Looking to start a dribble and then fake a demo. Hazo staying 1 step ahead of Foxy and not letting himself be taken out. Will miss the ball again there. Foxy perhaps able to make a chance of it, but Hazo on 0 boost manages to get a challenge, keeping the ball in his corner. Foxy reading the play nicely, but unable to follow up speedily enough to find the goal he's looking for.
Oh, Williams on his top corner there as well. Foxy really knocking at the door here, but he just can't seem to convert it. Hazo with a ground pinch doesn't quite pay off, and you know, Hazo hasn't looked as lethal going forward as Foxy. That's going to be another. This one has to be for Foxy. It will be. But, you know, Hazo just slightly overstretched himself and he's got a lead. Foxy really, you know, should have maybe had 1 or 2 more by this point, but He's got himself back level. 30 seconds left. It's going to be a very crucial 30 seconds here. Most notably for Foxy, one to take it to game 5. But you know, even after this, with TerraForm Gaming having the decision on which game mode it will be they play, it might not matter. Hazel has got in air triple back post.
Yeah, I mean, Foxy gave him the ball. He had no boost, and Hazel with full boost knows exactly what he can do. He just takes over Foxy's head. Foxy unable to reach the ball with his lack of boost, and Hazel regains his lead. Heading into the final 20 seconds, he either needs to score another goal or just defend well enough to stop Foxy from equalizing again. He pops a shot, and that's a bit of an overcommit. Foxy will be able to equalize. Hazel being way too aggressive for the position he's in.
It's mistakes like those that are really hampering Hazel, and as I say, Foxy should have taken advantage of more of those by this point, but 11 seconds left. That could have been it. That could have been series done had it not been for that overcommit from Hazel. He's brought Foxy back into it. That's a big miss on kickoff. Huge chance here for Foxy if he can turn it on. That is brilliant. There you go. Foxy has just about brought it to game 5.
Yeah, I mean, Hazel seems to be crumbling towards the end there, overcommitting to lose his lead and then losing that kickoff so badly. Foxy's able to just come off the ceiling and get a nice 50 into the net. He's got 3 seconds. Hazel, unable to find an opportunity, will end up losing this game 4. Foxy using his 1v1 prowess to bring his team back into a game 5. However, we now head into TerraForm's pick, so WeebHope Eagles perhaps looking an upward battle in this game 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Foxy's done incredibly well to get WeebHope back into this series, and they are now looking for a reverse sweep, but I suppose now it is up to TerraForm Gaming as to, you know, which game mode now we play, and in the end, there we go, Chaotix and Hazel both saying 3s, which is where TerraForm Gaming started out strongly, so I'll be surprised to see them lose from this point, but you know, there's a bit of a confidence now, a bit of style behind WeebHope E-Girls here, a bit swagger to them, but again, it's still, I think, TerraForm Gaming series to lose here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Foxy bringing some hope back to his team with those 2 1v1 wins, but I mean, I didn't expect the 3s pick. I think TerraForm definitely, while they did win the 3s, I feel like they were a lot more confident in the 2s game, but I guess perhaps they just want all the players to get a bit more chance at playing, and they definitely still were looking dominant in that 3s game. So TerraForm in their strong suit right now, heading into this game 5 3v3. WeebHope managed to bring it back to the end, and now the team's fighting it out to see who will take themselves into the semi-finals.
Yeah, one last chance here for WeebHope to really bring this back. Again, Foxy doing incredibly well in the 1v1s to bring them back level in this series, but they're on TerraForm Gaming's home turf now. It's going to be a tough ask, and if it goes anyway like games 1 and game 2, then it's going to be a bit of a breeze in the end for TerraForm Gaming.
Yeah, definitely. Just we were waiting for one player to get back. I'm just going to make sure that the teams are ready. Looks like they are. We will have this game 5 underway for you. TerraForm Gaming, WeebHope Eagles, game number 5. Winner of this will take themselves to the semi-finals. It's been a great series so far. Hazel starting off strong, maintaining possession, hype, coming off the wall, beating one. It's up for Jack Sean now. Horizon with the solid defense we've seen from him all series, keeps the ball out. Hazel pushing towards Windsor 50. It's in the middle. None of his teammates are there. Foxy, a big flick to hype, looking to win, but Horizon blocks the ball, and Hazel pushing it straight back into offense. Jack Sean winning a 50. Chaotix, great speed to keep the ball on offense. Horizon beating 2, but the ball's a bit high for anyone to make a play on net. Foxy, low boost, but he's able to find a flick. It's weak though. Will give possession away to Chaotix, and Horizon finding a demo on one of the attackers, slowing the play down. Chaotix with the 50 into Hazel.
It's a
Foxy.
very balanced series so far. Again, it's exactly what we saw from game number 1. It took a while for any sort of goals to come out, and you know, again, I'm trying to see where this is going to come from, because Jack, Sean, and Hype have now not played for 2 games. Horizon has now not played for 3 games, so it's going to be interesting to see how those 3 players do in comparison to Foxy, Hazo, and Chaotix do. So, you know, it has the potential for a really good series, but I think it's going to be another slow start.
Yeah, definitely. A few of the players may be cold, having been unable to play for the last few games. A big 50 to Chaotix, but he's unable to make a shot there. Almost opening for TerraForm Gaming. Almost 2 minutes played, and it's just been very, very even. A pinch attempt there from TerraForm. Chaotix diving for the ball, looking a bit desperate on offense for TerraForm right now. Definitely not what we saw from them in the earlier games, but they're somehow managing to cling on. Jack Sean making a play on offense for WeebHope now, pops it up, but Hazo is there for the read. He takes it underneath Hype, and there's an open net for Hazo, but the shot doesn't come out fast enough, and Foxy able to make the save.
Yeah, big chance there for TerraForm Gaming to put themselves in the lead here in game number 5, but way too slow to get the shot off. And they put it near post, well, sorry, their far post, but it was near post for Foxy. So in the end, relatively comfortable save. Huge chance of going big, and we remain level.
Yeah, but a brilliant attempt from Hazel. They will just find the crossbar. Chaotix trying to find the net. A double commit on defense will open it up, but Hazel missing the shot. Unfortunate accuracy for him. Foxy with the catch, allowing Hype to take it on, but Jack Sean's taken out by Hazo, and the attack unable to form. Chaotix booming it into the corner, looking to get a goal here. TerraForm been placing a lot of pressure on this WeebHope side, but they've been unable to convert opportunities. And I think it's perhaps what you mentioned, that the few of the players may be cold and their accuracy not quite as on form as it perhaps should be.
Yeah, I mean, Hazo, though, he did play game number 4, so arguably would think he should be that little bit sharper, but it was an awkward game in ones for him. He did miss a couple of chances quite significantly, but that is a huge double commit there from Jack, Sean, and Foxy to give that one up. Chaotix will get the first goal, but WeebHope will really be kicking themselves after that one.
Yeah, I think I have to say the rotations from WeebHope not looking too great right now. I'm not sure what that's down to. It could be perhaps due to them cooling off, or it could just be some communication mishaps, but regardless, it will lead to them getting scored on for the first goal. Foxy looking to control the ball, gets intercepted by Hazo. Horizon there with a full tank coming off the wall into the center, pre-flips it past one, is off the backboard for Hazo to find the net, and TerraForm Gaming 2-0 heading towards this final minute.
Yeah, it's a brilliant pass there from Horizon. Draws 2 players up on that one. And unfortunately, Hype nowhere to be seen there. Hazel back post, slams it home, and TerraForm Gaming have really established themselves here in game number 5. They've got the 2-goal lead, and they're back to the form that we saw from them in game number 1 and 2. I'd be surprised, seriously surprised, to see them lose this series from the position they're in now.
Yeah, I mean, just coming back to the last goal from Horizon, it's really showing how much knowledge the players at this level have of their car's movement. The pre-flip just came beautifully into position. WeebHope will find a return goal there off a nice passing play into Jack Sean. 2-1 now on the board.
I do have to question Horizon's positioning there. If he stays on back post, that save becomes a lot easier to make. It's not the best shot from Jack Sean. Bit of a gift of a goal, but WeebHope now back in this game, down by a goal, 40 seconds remaining. I still think TerraForm Gaming have enough quality to see this game and this series out.
Yeah, I mean, that goal just scored on them was for a rare mistake from TerraForm, whereas WeebHope have been looking a lot shakier this series, allowing themselves to be put in a lot more compromising positions. With 20 seconds on the clock, they need to find a goal if they want to win this series. They won't have any more opportunities after this. Horizon finding the demo, and Jack Sean, Hype beating one. He puts it in the middle. Foxy's up. He beats Horizon. The net's open for Jack Sean, but the shot comes out far too weak. Foxy able to find a pass, but the demo comes out from high.
Save!
Chaotix. What a incredible save. It looked like WeebHope had opened the net there, but he comes from the back to save his team's chances. That's possibly the play of the game. I mean, I already had him in mind, but after that save, I'm going to definitely have to give Chaotix an MVP for this series. Just been performing absolutely incredibly throughout.
Yeah, it was really the difference in games 1, 2, and 5 there. But at the end there, that was what we call up in Scotland a stramash in defence there. Just bodies flying everywhere, just attempting to keep the ball out of the net and put the ball into the net. Fantastic defending there from TerraForm Gaming just to see that one out. Any TerraForm fans must have had their hearts in their mouths by the end of that one, but very well played to them. WeebHope unlucky, but arguably in threes and twos, the poorer of the two teams, just Foxy doing a very good job in the 1v1 format to bring that one back level. But after that, I don't think there was any doubt that TerraForm Gaming were going to take that series for me, considering how we saw them play in Game 1 and Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like, of course, they did manage to find 2 games, but that was only due to Foxy's performance in the 1v1 series. They were unable to take any of the team game formats. They lost the threes. I mean, in that last game, they definitely performed slightly better than in game 1, I'd say, but in the twos, they were defeated so convincingly by Chaotix and Hazo. TerraForm Gaming looking so much more confident as a team. Chaotix was, he lost quite convincingly in the first 1v1, but Hazo definitely almost took Foxy to a loss in that game 4. I think, in my mind, there was no doubt throughout that TerraForm had it in the bag.
No, and they move on in the bracket there, 3-2 win. They face off against Trifecta, who've taken down number 1 seed Stabæk Momentum there, 3-2. That one got to game 5 as well. So we're just waiting on one more quarterfinal to finish between Agitate Exotic and Ascension Trinity to see who will take on Gang Sheet there in the other semi-final. I'm not entirely sure which of the 2 semi-finals it is that we will be covering, but TerraForm Gaming moving on there to take on Trifecta, which is Kieran, 42, Harpy, and Insanity on that roster. So they were 9th seed coming in.
Yeah, definitely. So make sure you don't go anywhere. We will be back very shortly, bringing you the semi-final games. We're just going to take a very short break while we wait for the other quarterfinals to finish. So make sure you stay tuned for that.